Bluff City Media presents The Anthony Sain Show with your host, Anthony Sain. Now, let's get to the show.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Anthony Sain Show. This is, of course, your host, Anthony Sain, here with my guy, man, Kenny Stubblefield in the building. Kenny, what's going on, my guy?
Can I just tell you, I'm going to bring a conversation me and you had off air to the air.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so glad you're back.
Man, I'm glad to be back, man. It was a really good feeling, man. I've been in this content creation space, whether it's podcast and radio, whatever, guest hosting shows, being a guest on the radio, a weekly guest on 92.9, all these different things, right? But I've guest hosted
right. Jason
and John show, Gary Parrish show, Jeff Calkins show. I've guest hosted all the major shows on 92.9, and it's always a good feeling to sit in the big seat. You know what I mean? Before I had my own show on the radio, and before I had my own show here, and man, of all the accomplishments I've had, man, I've never been in a situation where somebody guest hosted me. Like, you know what I mean? And when you told me you want to do that, I was like, man, all right, cool. Like, I never thought about that, but we are in the business where, this is the business that pays us, man, and people do pay for time. So I do have to think that way. That I can't just take days off. So I am excited that actually happened. Shamaria Wiseman and Evan Hayes did a remarkable job.
They're incredible.
I could not stay away from it. I had to cut it on. I happened to be driving when Shamaria was going live, and when Evan was on, I can't remember what I was doing, but I caught his kind of after the fact. But I had a great time this weekend. We'll talk about that later on in the show as well. Vacation that we had.
Being in the lead seat, like I'm comfortable producing behind the scenes. Being in the lead seat's a different situation, man. Like, and I got off the shows, and Shamaria and Evan just killed it. They were so good, and I just was like, man. It made me realize, as great as I think you are when I produce your shows, it made me realize, damn, Anthony's good at this, man. Like, it is not easy to lead a show.
That's why, first of all, I appreciate it. Second of all, when I see certain things that people say, and but yeah, bro, if it's go hit record, you know what I mean? Go hit record and put it out there for the world, man. Yeah. Because I hear people who have, stuff to say about this and that, not just with me, but just people who are critical of people who work in the content creation space, radio hosts or whatever. I'm like, man, y'all don't understand. You think you could do this, but it's not as easy as you think it is.
It's not.
And not at all. And we're not the show that you're not going to see the clickbaity titles, or we're not going to mislead you where we're talking about. It's just going to be Anthony Sain Show, Monday, July 21st. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
That's the title. You know what I mean? And it's like, if you're here, you're here, and you're here because you like the product and you come all the time. And we're not doing the bells and whistles. We're not doing any of that stuff. It's just the raw show, what it is. And I try to tell people all the time, like, getting in this seat is not as easy as it seems. And you look at people like Shamaria and Evan, like where they are now compared to where they were.
Oh my God,
2 years ago. You know what I mean? How nervous Shamaria was to do anything when we first met her. And even Evan, man, as far as he's came, and that dude is just having a hell of a summer, man, for sure. He did Gary Parrish show. He hosted my show last week. He's like doing like a guest internship at 92.9 tomorrow. He'll be there all day long with Brad Carson. He's really doing this thing, man. But yeah, it is good to be back, man. So many things to talk about. I see a lot of people are talking about the Big 12 news, so we will let's start there today with the Big 12 stuff. Pretty much breaking news that happened while we were preparing for the show. The University of Memphis reportedly, Kenny Stubblefield offered I think $250 million.
Let me bring it up.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and bring it up. Memphis proposed. Go ahead, you can read.
Yeah. Damn. Hold on. Okay. The first tweet. There's another tweet that basically says that Memphis was offering a $200 million offer to the Big 12 to come over. Then the second tweet is Memphis's proposal is described as a no risks concept. The school would take zero distribution for 5 years. And what that means is basically any of the revenue by TV deals, any of the bowl revenue, any revenue that comes in, the school would take zero distribution. Most of the time, there's equal shared distribution in conference schools. And that's one of the main reasons why Memphis wants to get into one of these power schools is the pot is bigger. It's just a bigger number of. There's so much more money in the Big 12 than there is in the new American Conference. And so they would take zero distribution. Number 2, add in sponsorships as much as $3 million annually to each Big 12 school. Number 3, subject itself to expulsion after 2030 if Big 12 deems it is not adding value.
So basically, after 4 years, 26, 27, after the 5 years is over of not making money, the Big 12 can then say, no, we don't want y'all here.
Yep.
So it's basically a 5-year deal, but we don't make money.
Right.
And then after that's over, they decide, but they want to let us in or not. Like for real, let us in.
For real, let us in.
That sounds crazy. It's hella disappointing to see that. But I'm not disappointed that Memphis got that kind of money to do.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm kind of cool with that, man. Like I think I'm all right that Memphis is able, because it seems like a lot of money in the whole grand scheme of things. I don't know what these schools normally get on a normal basis.
This is Ross Dellinger, who is the guy. Like you can pay attention to a lot of different people, but in the college football, conference realignment world, Ross Dellinger is tapped in as anybody. He says this offer that Memphis just made could literally set precedent moving forward in terms of how these things are done. Even though the Big 12 has turned it down, like this might be the new standard. Like this is the single biggest offer in the history of conference realignment, is what he said.
So do you think that do you think another conference like the ACC could be like, hey, we got a spot for you if you talking about that? Like,
well,
do you think it'd be that type of thing? Or?
I'm sure they would. I'm sure there's somebody in the ACC offices that are saying, well, what the hell? Okay, let's make a phone call. But the ACC ain't getting that offer. The Pac whatever is not getting that offer. That's the Big 12's offer, right? Like that, because the Big 12 is a Power 4 school that is uniquely in position to be in 2030 when everything kind of changes and these different tier systems are made. The Big 12 is positioned to be one of those major halves conferences.
Oh shit, that would have meant we would have had Coach Prime in Memphis once a year, right? Right.
Yeah, I know you excited.
Oh man, we gotta make something happen, bro. Oh man, that really sucks though.
But
like, go ahead.
I just am so confused. Like I remember a few years ago when Elon Musk made the decision to try to buy Twitter, right? Mm-hmm. And he made this offer, and the guy who ran it, Jack, the guy who owned Twitter back then, was like, "This isn't happening." Everybody was like, what's going to happen if Elon Musk owns Twitter? And then the narrative, the offer came out, and everybody that was in the financial world was like, there are literally legal ramifications if to the Twitter board, the Twitter people don't accept this offer because it is too good of an offer. And so they ended up taking that offer because that's what you have to do in the business world like that.
Yeah.
And I'm just sitting here wondering, going, okay, what in the hell is actually happening here? Like, what is the Big 12 doing here?
Yes, I don't think this is done, bro. I don't think this is an open and shut. Oh no, we're good. We're moving on. I think what you're about to say is that this could open up again. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I think it could open up again. But why is the Big 12 negotiating with against itself when this is literally the best offer that anybody could possibly make in terms of
this
is a precedent-setting offer? You think they're going to get more out of Memphis? You think they're like, we need $400 million out of you instead of $200 million?
No, $1 billion.
We need $1 billion. Like there's a part of me that goes like Brett Yormark, the Big 12 commissioner, the Big 12 presidents, like what decision is being made here? Like, what are they doing? Because financially, business-wise, it is a slam dunk, no risk. You absolutely do this with a school like Memphis. But for some reason, they said no. So what is the reason they said no, Anthony? We don't know.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I've seen some stupid stuff people are saying about crime, all that kind of crap. I'm like, all right, man, like, let's stop, because that's not the case. Like, I don't think that has anything to do with anything. But I'm interested to see how this plays out, man, because I don't think this is done. Like, this could be a very, very big offer.
I go. Let me
put up King Meek's comment, so I gotta make a joke off of this.
Which one? This one?
Yeah, he says I think they should offer $350 million to SEC, and they'll be like, "Holler us when you get some real money, because we spend that on lunch, we spend that on banquets.
that's fun coupons for us.
Yeah, we spend that on media day food.
Listen, man, I'm a big fan of Jared Davidson. I think he is awesome. I think he's great. But I absolutely disagree with this statement, because outside of basketball, what do they offer? They are
about Memphis.
Yes, outside of basketball, what does Memphis offer? It is very clear. If y'all don't think that the biggest brands in the city of Memphis, and even nationally, globally, internationally, are putting their money behind Memphis to make this offer, then in the last few years, Memphis has raised.
He's talking about the ACC. He's saying, what is the ACC offer, not Memphis? That's what I thought. I didn't think he was talking about Memphis either, though.
Oh, that's my
bad.
Jared.
Go ahead and get this out, man. Go ahead and get this shit out of the way.
But if
just
y'all
take it off Jared.
Yeah, Jared, let me get Jared off the screen. Sorry, Jared. You my guy, bro. That's why I was like, Jared, what the hell are you talking about?
And another thing.
Another thing, Jared.
No, but slap the man with a handkerchief. I challenge you to a duel.
But sorry, Jared. There's so many comments coming in. I didn't see all the look through. He said look through the rest of the comments. But my whole thing is the levels of money that's being put behind this football program now. Like it is absolutely that's where the money lies. And so basketball, yes, but even in that sense, the Big 12 has come out and said, Brett Yormark, the commissioner of the Big 12, has said, I value more than any other conference in this country. I value basketball. I want to add basketball programs to this conference. Well, what better brand outside of the P4 is there than Memphis?
It's something more to this, bro. Like, there's more going to come out. This ain't an open and shut situation, bro. It's more details going to come out to this, and I think these conversations are going to be revisited.
Do you think it's
simple? It can't be that simple. It can't be as simple as no. Like, no, bro. It got to be more than just that, bro. But yeah, go ahead.
Do you think Himji Winsmoke is it as simple as this? Because look, that last sentence with predominantly black athletes, most of the colleges in college basketball, college football, predominantly black athletes. So right. Like that can't be just it. But
Houston is a black city too, man.
Well, like they're in the Big 12. Like I just don't know if it's that. Like I don't believe that to be the case. I think that's too that's a trope, not a trope. That's a statement that can be made that I just don't think is grounded in reality. But there's something going on here, and I don't know what it is.
Yeah, man. We gonna see, hopefully, what's going on with that, man. But like I said, shout out to the University of Memphis for getting that money, man. It seems like when the AAC announced that they're calling themselves officially the American and rolled out a mascot that it seems like
made by Microsoft Paint, bro. That thing was trash.
It seems like Fred Smith rolling in his grave. Said, all right. It said the ghost of Fred Smith said, all right, cut the check. Get up and cut the check to these folks. Let's make this happen.
There's got to be more coming, right?
For sure. Yeah, it's got to be more coming, man. This is exciting times, though, man. It's exciting times. Let's go put up this from the Flowers family.
Yep. With a massive gift, massive gift from FedEx coming, Memphis officials expect to share the full $20.5 million in rev share with athletes by next year. That's crazy.
God, damn,
that's crazy because that's like right now, 20.5 is the full share. Like it is like that is the cap on NIL money for all colleges. So like for all, that's why Memphis is bring all the NIL collective stuff, all the NIL fundraising, everything is in-house now because they're completely like saying, we are going to take the rev share, the revenue sharing, and we're going to split that with the athletes across the board. Right now, I don't know. I would say if I had to guess between basketball and football, there's about an $8 million, maybe $10 million revenue sharing between both of those programs. And that puts Memphis well behind in terms of like the other big Power 4 schools. There are schools that can make that 20.5 like that tomorrow. But then on top of that, that 20.5, that's from the school. Then these other collectives are saying we can bring in 10 million, 15 million, 20 million more. So you're talking about a $45 million NIL budget. Well, Memphis is saying now, according to Ross Dellinger, FedEx is putting together a massive gift that will make that 20.5 that can come from the revenue sharing feasible within the next year. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah. It's gonna be interesting how this whole thing goes down, man. Shout out to Fred Smith. Maybe the ghost of Fred Smith was about to cut a check for FedEx for him. They'll go ahead and take care of that. Oh
yeah,
man,
I wonder. Josh says this. I wonder if other schools are colluding.
But what does that mean though? Like, why?
I don't know.
Like, colluding what?
I don't know. Colluding. I don't know. Maybe they don't. Maybe. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, man. Shout out to my boy Josh Midget too, man. Old head OG in the radio game, man. I think Josh Midget was a radio host. He was about 16. Him and his dad had a radio show together. Josh, where did you move to, bro? In the comments, tell me. I know you moved out of Memphis. Can't remember where you said you moved to. Drop that in the comments. I'm trying to remember where you said you moved to.
King Meeks, didn't SMU do the same thing to get in the ACC? Yes, but for far less money than what Memphis just offered the Big 12.
Yeah, I do that shit, though. I do it for the ACC.
Yeah, but you're not going to get that. Memphis will not offer that same amount of money.
No, I'm saying I would pay to get into the ACC.
Yeah, they're clearly. It is stunning to me that Memphis was able to pull together this kind of offer to make this happen. That is like, that fills me with like hope for. I know there's plenty of prognostication on Twitter right now saying Memphis might be dead for real. They might be cooked as a university, whatever. But bro, if you're able to tell me that the University of Memphis is able to pull together this offer, Memphis ain't dead, man. Memphis ain't dead.
No, that's crazy, bro. For real. Shout out to the vision of Fred Smith, man. That's had that kind of money to drop off that bag for real. Something going down, man. Somebody's gonna bite on something. Yeah, shout out to Josh. Said he was 17 when he first was hosting the radio. That is insane, bro.
Crazy, Josh.
And he moved to Columbus, Georgia. I was just out there waiting, man. I don't know where to try to get up with you, bro. But yeah, man, I'm excited about this.
Shout out Ed Scott and Bill Hargrave, man.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah, I'm not looking at it as a total loss, man. Something's gonna go down. If anything, I think things that should be a layup are probably getting to the ACC. And this is what I was about to say too. Shout out to Kip Gordon. I was literally just about to say this. If this fails and they're still moving basketball to the Big East and football to the Pac, I don't give a damn about. I don't give a rat's ass about football, about Tiger football. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Right. But if they can do something to set up good for basketball, I'm down for all that. Even if it's going, basketball only into a basketball conference like the Big East. But I would love to see us in the ACC with the Dukes of the world and all those schools. That would be dope as hell too. But yeah, man. But yeah, bro, let's take a break, man. We ain't finna be negative about this, bro. We ain't finna let this pull down the energy, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go take a break. When we come back, we're gonna talk about some more fucked up shit going on at the University of Memphis. We'll talk about that and more on the Anthony Sain Show, the official show of Memphis Tiger Athletics.
Your city's podcast, baby.
Yeah,
Choking and token. The Mid-South's first cannabis-themed jiu-jitsu tournament.
August 16th at Midtown Krav Maga and Jiu-Jitsu.
At 1 p.m. 21 plus to compete or consume.
Consumption not required.
Ounce of Hope is licensed by the state of Tennessee. This is all 100% legal hemp products. Everything's good to go.
We'll have gi divisions.
No gi divisions.
Madison bracket, guaranteeing 4 matches per division, plus an absolute winner.
Each fighter receives an Ounce of Hope gift bag, and there's prizes for every winner.
Check out the link below to sign up.
Bradley Beal bought out by the Suns, signed with the Clippers for 2 years, $11 million with a player option in year 2. Many believe this is the move that puts the Clippers over the top in the Western Conference. My question would be, what makes you believe that?
For all of us old heads in Toronto, like, nah, man. They talking about this a young man's game. We about to put together these old heads, bro, that's been around the game for a while, that know how to play, and we gonna go out here and we about to show these young dudes. Chris Paul is next.
Yes,
they'll get Chris Paul. Gonna be next. So then I'm trying to tell you, this right here is throwback basketball versus today's basketball is what we're about to see. And I'm here for it. If the old heads stay healthy, they will be there in the end.
Tune in to the Night Court Podcast with your hosts, Rob Fisher and Brevin Knight, on the Bluff City Media YouTube channel. In the heart of the Highland Strip for 27 years, Trilogy Tattoo has helped tell stories for Memphians for generations. Located at 530 South Highland, Richie and his team are waiting to help you tell yours.
From tattoos to piercings, your body art should be as unique as you are. Voted a Memphis Flyer top 3 tattoo shop in the city of Memphis since day one. Your story will be safe here at Trilogy Tattoo.
Open 7 days a week, Monday through Saturday, 11 to 11, and 3 to 11 on Sundays. They have convenient times waiting on you. Let Trilogy Tattoo help you tell your story.
Yeah, dog. I love that bootleg.
I love
that bootleg where that bitch beat hit hard, bro.
Oh man, that's like that. I'm
That
fired
hit hard,
up.
bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
I'm
That joint ain't gonna
fired
hold
up today, so that's all I needed that. But
Hey,
hey,
that shit
there is a conspiracy theory out there in the comment section.
Yeah,
I want
yeah.
to bring up. I want to bring up. We know who did this, bro. It's Prime.
I ain't coming to that motherfucker, man. Hell no.
Hell no.
Last time I came to Memphis, them folks trying to holler about white. Hey, bro, I told you that.
No, what happened?
Hey, when I said folks trying to holler at white, folks might have been me. No, I ain't gonna lie. So I think Julia. I don't know how tuned in Julia is right now, but bro, I ain't gonna lie. Coach Prime, I think his ex-wife at this point. I don't think they're together no more.
Yeah.
But I was covering the game. I had some kind of ghetto credential. I don't even know who I was covering in the name of. Maybe this show. I don't know.
Yeah.
But whenever Coach Prime was here, I was covering the game. And I had credentials, so I'm sidelined. You know what I mean? So I'm like right by Coach Prime, right? And no. I wasn't on that side, but his wife is sitting. She had like a seat sitting on the sideline, like just by herself.
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, this woman, and she's like 60 years old, like she's older, but yeah, she looked really good. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. She looked really good. But yeah, Coach Prime, I ain't gonna, yeah, bro, don't be hating on me. Hey, speaking of Coach Prime, though, bro, guess what? Your boy just got in the mail, son.
Let me see this.
Oh. Bro, you think I ain't finna be rocking this month? You think I ain't finna wear the brown off this motherfucker? Come on, bro.
Man. Brown off, baby.
Hey, man. QB1, baby.
Hey,
QB1, man. QB1 should do Sanders, bro. Quit playing.
all you got to see is the Cleveland Browns putting all the stuff out about what he's doing out there with the community, what he's doing out there. We saw the video of him talking to the tight end, David. I think it's David Njokwani or whatever.
Keep your head up, bro.
And he's like, "Hey, man, stop spazzing out, bro. Like the crash outs ain't cool, man."
QB1, bro.
Yeah, man. Hey, but I want to say this. I want to also dispel another rumor about this whole Memphis Big 12 offer. The University of Memphis is not ponying up $200 million. There are corporate, big-time international businesses that are behind it, and it's not just FedEx. Listen, I love Home Depot, but goddamn if I ain't going to Lowe's every single freaking day now. Lowe's is one of them.
Lowe's one of them? Damn.
AutoZone is one of them. There's other ones that are out there. This is the beauty of where I think Memphis is right now, is that there are massive companies that are saying, we support what you guys are about. We support this program, the direction you're headed in. We're putting our hard-earned resources behind you, and we're going to do this. So shout out, man.
Where was the money when the 901 FC needed a new stadium for? Shout out to my boy Lawrence. What's
Lawrence Dockery, baby.
Lawrence Dockery, man. Hey, where?
I agree with this. I agree with Black Ninja DJ. Memphis has more pull than people think, man.
Yeah, bro. Don't play, bro.
So the Big 12 says no. That's cool. But hey, Memphis is in a good spot.
We got something for you, man. Hey, I love it, bro. I love it, bro, for sure. But yeah, Julie, did you hear me talking about Coach Brown?
Oh no.
She gave me a quick yes.
She gave me a quick boy. Get off the
Hey, that guy dead though, man. I don't see nobody but one woman out here, man.
Hey, that's right.
She know it. Hey, but I gotta tell you about our trip too, man. We'll get to that later on though.
Yeah.
We'll get to that later on. But time for the 3-pointer, man, where we talk about 3 things going on in the world of sports. Number 1, man, this was about to lead the show until about 10 minutes before we went on air. My guy, no, I ain't gonna say my guy because I don't know this kid. We're gonna talk about that too. Sincere Parker, accused of aggravated assault, arrested. Her brother he pled not guilty to these charges, man. We're gonna make this short and sweet. I had a little bit more to talk about. But first of all, don't be the fan that is assuming that this is all made up or I need to hear more and all these times. Yeah, you do need to hear more. I ain't gonna say you don't need to hear more. But don't be the one that's assuming that this young lady is lying, especially if you wouldn't have that same energy if he wasn't not an athlete, and especially an athlete for a school that you cheer for. Because when I see some of the profile pics for the people who are assuming this is all a lie, like, I saw a whole nother energy with you on Facebook talking about Donnell Jenkins in North Memphis. So, yeah, so that's my whole thing. Don't be that guy that's assuming that this young lady is not telling the truth. These kind of things can get ugly, man. Sometimes in the heat of passion or just life is just weird like that, man. How things could be going well. You think you got something going good. A particular situation, a particular word might trigger somebody, and now y'all done got physical with each other. And a lot of people don't know how to communicate effectively. We don't know how to express our emotions effectively. And these guys and these young ladies get caught up in these crazy situations, all in what we consider to be love or infatuation or lust or desire or whatever. Like these type of things happen, bro. Super unfortunate situation. And I'll say this, Kenny, as well. When it comes down to this type of situation, I'm gonna take this back to a lot of things. College athletics have changed so much. And yes, these things happened before the NIL, before the transfer portal, before the big business of college sports individually where the players are getting paid, right? But when these guys go from McNeese State money to University of Memphis, we just dropped off. We're willing to pay $250 million to get into a new conference, NIL money. These guys have to understand, man, that like you have to move different than how you were moving at McNeese State. You know what I mean? You just can't be out here wilding. You got to be selective.
Sloppy, moppy, all that.
Right. You got to be selective about who you're letting in your circle, who you're making, who you're giving obligations to, who you're making covenants and agreements with, because these things can come back to get you when you're playing games with people's time and their emotions, man. And like I said, super ugly situation, man. But here's the thing, Kennedy, that's very, very unfortunate about all this. I made a reference earlier talking about don't be the guy that's like, blindly fighting for this guy saying, oh, this has to be fake. These girls make this stuff up. Why does it take us so long to say something? I said don't be that guy, right? But you know what? There's a whole lot less of those guys now than it used to be maybe 5 or 6 years ago, or back when, I hate to throw names out, but there was a situation like this that happened maybe 15 years ago, right? With a University of Memphis player. And there was a lot more backlash, a lot more blind support. And you know why those things don't exist anymore? Why you don't see as many of those type of people? Because we literally don't know who this kid is. You know what I mean? and by this time next year, we're going to be saying, well, Sincere Parker, is he staying in Memphis? Is he transferring? Is he going to test the NBA? Can we come up with $4 million to keep him again? Like it's right. The college sports landscape has changed so much. Is that you don't really have a give a damn type attachment about these dudes. Like and like I said, don't be that guy. But it is kind of troubling that there aren't more of those guys. And I'm saying that, like, you know what I mean? Like we have no attack. Like this guy will not be here next year. Right. There's I don't know his eligibility. I don't know how many years he's got left. That kid will not be here. And the whole scheme of it, nobody cares. And it hits so much different than the guy who got in trouble with this type of situation many years ago, who was a local kid, played here 4 years.
Still here.
You know what I mean? Still here. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And it's like, dude, and it's like Penny really can't win for losing because this type of stuff is happening. And I'm not going to put this on Penny at all. Penny has nothing to do with what this kid does in his personal life. At all. And it's like, and there's no way of vetting, like, hey, man, like if your girl snaps on you, if your girl pops up or whatever, and you on some bullshit, what's the chance of you being physical with her? Like, there's no way Penny can know this. These type of things happen like I can't snap both fingers with like that. It happened like that, bro. I mean, it happens, and there's no way Penny can defend those type of things. His attorney says they are fighting this, and they have some things that they believe will get him off on this.
Right.
It sounds like I ain't gonna get into all that because I'm not touching that at all.
Yeah.
But I'm not getting into all that. But here's my prediction, Kenny, and I mean this is the way these things go. And I hate to be this type of guy. I hate to be this cold about it, but this is how these things go. That kid's probably not gonna miss a game for Penny, and he's probably gonna play the entire season. They're gonna kick this down the line. He'll get through this year. He'll get all this NIL money, and he'll have this cloud over his head. The program have this cloud over his head. That kid probably won't miss a game, and this is just the way these things go. It's a very unfortunate situation. I said a lot in just a little bit of time, but it's a very ugly situation, man. I hate to see this for the city, for the school, for the young lady, and for him. You know, the more details will come out. And I'll say this too, man. Just because this case gets dropped or he wins the case or whatever, that shit do not mean that nothing happened. That just shouldn't have went the way that it went between these two, man. Pull up my guy Jay Mitch's comment. Bro, you've been saying we don't know anybody for real like that, so we shouldn't be so quick to have an opinion about these situations that pop up. It's definitely unfortunate. Yeah, for sure, man. I don't know. I don't know nothing about this guy to vouch for him one way or another.
I'll just say this.
I can't even tell you if he can hoop. You know what I mean? So
here's
go ahead.
I agree with what both of you guys are saying, but I find it very difficult to ever like take a step back and go, a grown 6'6" man putting his hands on a woman. At the end of the day, whatever happens, whatever. If it's a self-defense claim, that's 100% their right to make. But ultimately, for me,
you don't put your hand on mom. I don't give a damn what's going on,
bro. And it's there's a difference between self-defense and literally taking your hands that can probably palm a basketball and wrapping them around a girl's neck and squeezing them.
Yeah.
Like,
and I don't want you to think that I'm saying that. What I'm saying is he's got to be smarter. And like you said, if he's on FaceTime, if he's FaceTiming his mom or whatever they said in the document,
right,
you're going to see a video of me running away from this girl. You ain't going to see me getting physical with it all.
She ain't going to have my address to my new city that I'm living in.
Yeah, no, period.
If there's been history from McNeese and where she was at school and all this kind of stuff, why does she have your address here in Memphis? Why is she here in the city? Like, keep her away.
And when I said, I'm going to tell you how this is going to go down, I'm not saying because he's right for this. I'm saying is that it's just how this shit go, and it's unfortunate. It sucks that that's how this. I'm telling you how this is gonna play out. If he gets in trouble legally, that shit gonna happen when the season is over. Like, I doubt very seriously you'll see this kid, because the school hadn't came out and said anything, but the lawyer said that they've told him, until we get reason not to play him, we're not playing. He's good. So this is a really, really ugly situation, man. Very unfortunate. I'm gonna tie another situation into this. I don't know too much about this, but I have to acknowledge it because it happened. A young man was murdered this weekend in Cordova. Ole Miss football player. They said it was a pretty bad situation. Like, he wasn't the only person that was injured in that situation too.
Five other people.
Yeah. So thoughts and prayers go out to his family. Just a super unfortunate situation, man. A lot of just heaviness, in the city. The stuff that happened over the weekend, man. Let's move on, man. Number 2, Kenny Stubblefield.
WNBA players want their money, man.
Give me my money. They say they need it. Again, don't be that guy, for real. Hey, bro, I hate to be preachy, man, but men have just been on some dumb shit over the weekend with our opinions of news and how things will go down, man. And I will say this. I had an opinion about WNBA players a few years ago that was ignorant as fuck. And that opinion has matured and migrated over the years to not be a goofball, bro. And
what has been a part of your maturity process in that? Just knowing the game, knowing the situation?
My opinion of the WNBA is that this is horrible basketball. Like, these women just can't play basketball. Like, it's not a good game to watch. And after I actually watched the game, I realized that, man, WNBA basketball and women's college basketball are number 2 and 3 in the world behind the NBA, in my opinion. It's better than men's college basketball. It's better than any other league, any other product that's out there outside of the NBA, in my opinion. And these ladies are very good at what they do. And they're excited, man, and their personalities. And you talk about there aren't many dogs left in the NBA, right? There aren't many dogs. Like they don't make the Anthony Masons of the world, the Tony Allens, and Zach Randolphs.
There are
some
Rottweilers,
female.
bro.
I ain't gonna say. Hey, there are some ladies that are dogs in the WNBA, man, for real. Like for real, Rottweilers. They talk shit. They don't like each other. It's so crazy, brother. We're in a world where when you see two ladies who are top players in the league who have beef with each other, and we act like it's a bad thing. Like them ladies do not like each other, bro. They do not fool around at all, bro. There are some real beefs in the WNBA. It's a great product. But back to the topic at hand. Am I saying that WNBA players should make the same money NBA players make? No. And when I see these side-by-side graphics of LeBron James makes this, and I'm not having that conversation.
No,
but to tell me that these ladies should be making $75,000 a year is absolutely insane, bro. Like it's absolutely insane. Like if there's no one that I should be watching on a cable network or a paid app play basketball that should be making $75,000 a year. Like this ain't slam ball, bro. Like them ladies should be making bread, bro. Period. And I put this out here. I'm gonna have two different conversations about this, and we'll wrap this up. Let's say that the WNBA is an absolute loss. Like the NBA is subsidizing this league. Like it only exists because the NBA is keeping it alive, which used to be the narrative a few years ago. Let's say that used to be the reality a few years ago, Kenny. Let's say that these ladies are a burden on the league. Like they're not making the league any money. If that's the case, leave it the fuck alone then.
Right.
But if you're gonna keep it open,
shut it down.
You have to pay them more. Like you can't both things can't be happening at the same time.
Exactly.
You can't say, oh, they're a loss, and it's because they're a loss, we ain't paying them. No, just stop it. Just stop doing it then.
You think those businessmen got to the level they are by year after year constantly taking a $200 million loss?
Yeah,
without come on, if that's the narrative, then shut it down.
Shut it down.
What are we talking about?
But to do what you're doing now, it just ain't gonna work. But I love it because the ladies are getting ahead of the situation.
Yes.
Because Kenny, there are a couple of tweets. Pull up the Andrew Duckowitz tweet. Yeah.
Oh,
now, bro, we done with U of M.
We done with Ross Dellinger. Here we go.
Scram U of M. All right. I know this will be a firestorm topic, but WNBA players currently receive just 9.3% of the league's revenue. That includes ticket sales, merchandise, TV deals. For reference, their male counterparts in NBA is 50%. The guys get half of the revenue. The ladies are getting 9.3%. That alone is an issue. This resulted in their salary cap being set at just $1.5 million for this year, which is less than half of Joe Ingles' $3.63 million deal that he just signed. In theory, if they received over 40% of the league's revenue, that salary cap would be at $6.48 million. That increase would mean roster expansion could occur. Players could technically still make 3 times their current salary, and owners would be still bring in $600,000 of their revenue.
60% of the revenue. Yep.
60%. I'm like, I can't see. Now to put that into perspective, but that still means an entire WNBA roster will be paid less than Rob Dillingham will make in the 2025-2026 season.
Come on.
Now go to the Jamel Hill joint.
She's a baller, dude.
Oh man, she dropped it. I noticed it would be another thing I noticed is that all the people saying that these women don't deserve to keep citing the financials from this year, conveniently leaving out that their new media rights deal kicks in next season and it's $200 million a year. The WNBA is adding multiple franchises because there are a lot of investors wanting in. The financial trajectory is high. You think billionaires want to be on bad products? The NBA lost money for over 40 years. Do you think player salaries stayed the same for 40 years? Hint, they did not. Pay these ladies, man. But I love that they're getting ahead of it. Like, hey, I know y'all signed a $20 million deal. Right. Y'all not paying us at that 9%. You finna up that, and we're gonna get our money. And I'm so glad to see it, bro. There should never be a case where Sincere Parker is making more money than Caitlin Clark. Like, it shouldn't happen. Sincere Parker should not be making more money. Dane Danger should not be making more money than Angel Reese. It shouldn't happen, bro. It should not happen at all. And I'm glad these ladies are to get their money for sure.
And it's true. Like, if the WNBA is operating at such a loss because they're being subsidized by the NBA and those kind of conversations,
how are they expanding?
How are they expanding, bro? How are they adding new teams every year? How are those conversations being had?
Like, and it's kind of a crazy argument because to say they needed more money 10 years ago or 5 years ago don't make sense. But them old percentages and those old rules are going to have to change. And I love that these ladies are getting ahead of that.
Right.
I said, yeah, bro, y'all get ready. Y'all need to drop that off. And, yeah, but shout out to NBA All-Star Weekend. Did not know what Stud Buzz was before this year.
Crazy.
Before this weekend. Still don't know. I didn't see it. If the stream is available on YouTube, 72-hour streams that they did, I would love to see some highlights of that maybe. But I heard it was off the chain, and I heard it made the WNBA look amazing, and the players look amazing.
It did.
Yeah, I didn't see it. Bro. I was out of town. Number 3, Kenneth Stubblefield. A lot of stuff going on in the NBA. First of all, your Memphis Grizzlies signed PJ Hall. My kind of white guy, Kenneth Stubblefield.
He is, yeah.
My kind of white guy, man. Looks like he's a little crazy. He plays
crazy.
hard.
He's an asshole. Honestly, he's a legitimate asshole.
Big country motherfucker.
Yeah, I like that. I like it.
Yeah, plays hard as shit. Busted the Tigers' ass a few years ago. I remember, like, bro, who is this white boy just looking like Larry Bird out here, looking like end of his career Larry Bird when he played in the post.
And here's the hilariousness of Memphis fans. The response was, why are the Grizzlies getting PJ Hall? The Tigers beat Clemson a couple of years ago. Yeah, but PJ Hall busted their ass. Like, what are you talking about?
You know who else? Did we win that game or lose that game?
We lost. When
we played Georgia with Anthony Edwards on the team.
Oh, we lost that game.
Oh, okay. Well, don't worry about the analogy. But in that game, what's the name was locking his ass up. Alo was locking
Anthony Edwards.
Man. And it made me like, yeah, bro, this dude can't be number 1 pick in the draft. I just saw Alo lock this dude up. Like, yeah, look at him now, freaking face of the league. But yeah, man. That's cool. I like that whole thing. For people who are wondering why did the Grizzlies offer him the 2-way and not Meshack, you got to remember the Grizzlies own the rights to Meshack, so there's no rush to give him a 2-way. This kid, they said they signed this kid before he played a game.
Yeah,
they said he was still on Charlotte's roster.
Yeah, he played in the championship. He played in the championship game with Charlotte. Yeah, after being signed to a 2-way to Memphis.
Yeah, and if you don't think the Grizzlies are building this team under the tutelage of Coach Tomas Isolo, you've lost it, because he is a Tomas Isolo type product. Yes. He's going to set screens. He's going to be – it seems that he likes those tough, physical screen setting bigs. And he can score a little bit around the basket. Big-time offensive rebounder.
And he can shoot.
Yeah. And that's something that Isolo loves as well, is guys that can rebound the ball and score underneath the basket on putback. So, yeah, man, sign me up for this dude. And I told y'all the formula, what it was going to be. It was not going to be bum-ass, Baycott.
Shout out to Armando Baycott, man.
You think he makes the what's the name? You think he might be done, bro? Because when I put that tweet out and I said I don't think that the Grizzlies really take him serious as an NBA player, he liked the shit out that tweet, bro. So he might feel a way about this whole situation.
Damn.
He might feel a way that but these folks, I really don't think these folks take me serious.
I thought he played. I thought PJ Hall played in the championship.
Nah, they said that man was no longer a member of whatever team.
That's my fault. I thought he played in it. I didn't watch the NBA championship. I was hanging out.
The Grizzlies said enough of this summer league crap. Come sign this 2-way. I do expect for Meshack to get that final deal, but like I said, you have to. That's the priority, getting the guy that's not actually on your team. Because when he came available, they jumped on him quickly. Did the same thing with Jay Huff. Yeah. He could be one of those guys that
PJ Hall is a different player than Jay Huff. Like, it is. I agree with Black Ninja DJ. This has been the summer of getting some dogs on this Grizzlies team. Man.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. I like it, man, for sure. I think he's gonna be good. Like, he's got a lot of heart. And I just kind of watched different interviews of his. He was talking about a clip when that guy from Duke dunked on him. Yeah. He talked about how his boy left about to dry. He said, "Man, if it wasn't for that turnover, I wouldn't have got my ass dunked on like that." But
oh damn!
But yeah, look at what King Meek said.
What did he say?
Baycott looking like a T-Move DJ Stephens.
He does, for real.
He look like if somebody said, "Hey, draw DJ Stephens out of memory," like you told a little kid.
draw DJ Stephens with an ounce of hope gummy inside you.
Right. Hey, bro, that's still the funniest tweet ever, bro. Somebody said, Bam Adebayo looks like if somebody told a kid to draw Dwight Howard out of memory.
That's funny. That's true too. That's crazy. I didn't even think about that. That's wild.
Oh man.
Oh
Any word on when we will see the press conference on all the new additions? What do you mean, like the trades and free agent stuff? I don't know. Probably right before the season starts. With the rookies, a little different. You get those guys in, but the guys that are free agents, they might not come to town until it's time for camp to start.
The question I have for you is: will Anthony Simons be a part of that Grizzlies press conference?
No, I had the conversation with Gabe Kuhn. He did also. What's when you don't preface something, when you say something after the fact? What does that mean? What's that called?
What do you mean?
He didn't preface the conversation with this. He said this after we had this conversation. He was like, "Oh yeah, by the way, I'm drunk." So
can I just tell you? And I don't mean to put Gabe out there like this.
Yeah,
those 12 a.m., 1 a.m. phone calls from Gabe are
that man
lit.
texted me late as fuck. I was like, Gabe, we never talked, bro. Like, why? He was like, man, what you think about Anthony Simon? Anthony Simon. I said, no, I think it's kind of dumb. It's like, why would you trade Bane and go get a littler Desmond Bane? Like, why'd you go get a worse defender and a smaller guy? I'm good. Like, I want versatile defenders on this team.
Oh man,
and I'm definitely not gonna give Boston a first round pick.
No.
That trade is all Boston trying to get off of that dude. That's
100%.
If you hear the Boston Celtics in the trade, that's because Boston's trying to make something happen. That's not the Grizzlies blowing up Boston about Anthony Simons. That's them calling us because we're a non-taxpaying team that they can trade him into and we can eat the salary. You know what I mean?
It goes against
still not going,
it goes against every move they've made this summer, getting straight dogs for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, everybody they've got has been somebody that's a tough dude. Not saying that Simons is some kind of punk or something, but he just doesn't fit what they're trying to do. Because he's not a starter. You can't put him beside Ja.
No.
And then why do you need how many combo guards do you need, Zach Kleiman?
Shout out Oklahoma City.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, man, so I'm good on that. I'm going to tell you what I am excited about, bro. I hate to root for the enemy, especially these two guys who have been big-time Grizzlies point guard rivals over the last, 15 years or whatever.
Stop it.
But bro, I ain't gonna lie, man. It tugs my heart to see. Y'all talked about this Thursday or Friday with Evan. It tugs my heart, bro, to see Damian Lillard going back to Portland.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Think about what Milwaukee dropped off to get Dame, and then the man goes right back in a year.
Back,
like, good God, bro. But like I said, it tugs my heart to see Dame going back to Portland. Same conversations I had about. Remember, and I used that exact analogy of why it took so long for Portland to let him go. When people talk about trading this dude over my shoulder, right, Ja Morant. It's the same type of thing. To see him come back home, to see the effect this is a guy who's going to be wearing a boot. Then he won't play a game for you this year, but just to know that Dame is back in Portland, it means something, man. Dame time did not exist in Milwaukee, man. Dame is a Blazer, bro. You know what I mean? He's supposed to be. 100%. And I ain't gonna lie, bro. I know this is a guy you can't stand.
No, man, stop it.
It feels good to see Chris Paul with the Clippers, man.
No.
You can say what you want.
No.
Say what you want, man.
No.
Hey.
Who cares?
Let the Expendables get their guy, man. Let them get their guy.
I call them the AARP Avengers, man.
Oh yeah, they are. Oh, they are the Thunderbolts for sure. They are the Thunderbolts for sure. They are kind of Asian. Yeah, man, they got all them dudes, man. The Expendables. And I heard Brevin talking like, yeah, the boy for the take down there not, but they gonna get their ass ran up out of there because they got smacked. They got smacked by a garbage version of Denver. Denver beat the shit out their ass next year.
If you listen to that commercial, that promo with the night court, and couldn't tell that Brevin Knight was being absolutely sarcastic in every single way.
Was it for real? I thought he was serious.
He was. Dude, the sarcasm was off the charts, man.
I thought he was being for real. I thought he really thought like, Brevin, you trying to get a 10-day? What you want, man?
Yeah, that's what I said. I said, Brevin's like, I'll be back up. What are you talking about?
Oh man, hey, I ain't gonna lie. Say what y'all want, bro. I'm happy to see Chris Paul back with the Clippers, bro. I don't care. He's about to freaking retire, bro. Like, come on, man. Chris Paul gives you nothing on the court at this point, man. He's about to retire. Let him go out with probably the team that he got the most, the city probably got the most love in, the most success as well. I ain't mad, bro. I ain't mad.
Is there any shot that the Clippers are good this year? Any shot?
They're gonna be good. They'll be good. I don't think they're gonna be championship good. They'll be top 6 in the West. That team's good, bro. They got some players on their team, man. Bradley Beal's not going to be as bad as he was with Phoenix. You got Kawhi, who'll probably be healthy. You got Harden, who's been good. You got John Collins on the team now.
What makes you think any of those dudes are going to be healthy? They've never been healthy.
But I'm saying they'll be good though. I'm not saying they'll be like a 40-something 50-win team. They'll be top 6 in the West. The Clippers, they're gonna be good, bro. Me either, bro. I mean, I hated Chris Paul, but man, when these dudes get old, man, I don't hate these dudes when they're old, bro. Like I hated the shit out of James Harden when he was prime James Harden. Yeah. I'm kind of rooting for James Harden, this version of James Harden, to be good. Like
it's crazy to me that James Harden's the most likable dude on that Clippers team now to me.
Yeah.
Like honestly.
Because Norman Powell was hateable as hell too. I ain't gonna lie. That dude is punchable, bro. and Norman Powell's been 28 for 6 years.
Norman Powell's the oldest 28-year-old in the history. Is he even there anymore? I thought he got traded.
No, he's in Miami. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying back when he was there, he was.
Oh, got you. Yeah.
I want to say he's 32 years old, but that dude was 28 for a long time, for real. A lot of people didn't really know how old Norman Powell was because he played for a while.
Yeah.
And he wasn't nobody. He was like 26 years old before he really broke out to be anything. So yeah, he's been good over the last few years. But
did the Marcus Smart deal to the Lakers move you at all?
No. And it's crazy how these people flip their opinion of guys when they go to certain markets, right? Jake LaRavia was a big signing by the Lakers because he went to the Lakers, and Marcus Smart. Well, Marcus, like we're just totally acting like the last couple of years where he was straight ass here, like don't matter. Like they're acting like he's been in a hyperbaric chamber or something for the last couple of years, and he's ready to play basketball.
The man dislocated his finger shooting a basketball, bro.
That guy's body might be washed.
Yeah,
like that dude's body might be done.
The man
I don't know what I'm stepping on. My lights keep going.
The man put his hand up in the air, and his finger said, "Nah." I mean, come on, man.
Oh man,
they're cooked, they're washed, they got LeBron James issues, they got all kinds of stuff going on in LA.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man, for sure. But then they said that Luka's the one that recruited the man. That recruited Marcus Smart. Hey, bro, it's kind of wild to see that the Lakers aren't LeBron's team anymore. And they've handed that joint over to Luka. I thought that marriage of those two players was going to be a little bit more harmonic, but that has not been the case.
That it lasted longer. Did you see the article that Windhorst and Ramona Shelburne put out about it? And basically, LeBron is pissed because he's like, man, I chose to be here. Y'all traded for this mug, and now you have basically put me out of the leadership of this team. Like, they had a whole meeting. Pelinka and JJ Redick had a whole meeting with Luka and didn't even include LeBron. That's wild to me.
Yeah, LeBron tripping though, man. LeBron gotta let this shit go, bro. Hey, bro, you 42, bro. Sit your ass down, LeBron.
I agree.
Come on, go on to glory, man. Go. Just retire this year, so let us celebrate you, bro.
And go hang out with Savannah, man. Like, dude, what are we doing here?
If I was LeBron, man, I'd just be chill and let whatever this season is be. Is he a free agent next year?
I think so, yeah.
And man, if I was LeBron, man, I would go play for a different team every year, man. Just do a league tour, like until I'm 50. Like for real, man. Like he's physically able to survive in the league for the next 5 years, bro. Like he might be 45, 46 still hanging around in the league. Yeah. Bro, just do a 1-year deal everywhere. Who you want to play? You want to play with Ja for a year? Come to Memphis, man. Who else you want to play with, man? You want to play with Ant-Man? Go. You want to get with KD and Houston? Go, man. Whatever.
Go hang out. Y'all do y'all stuff.
Yeah, whatever. You and Steph. Go to Golden State. Go do everything you want to do, LeBron, for sure. Take Bronny with you. Two-man deal on a league number, bro.
And then to cap it off, LeBron in the Big Three, baby.
Why that, bro? At 50, dogging dude.
At 50, just smoking. Quentin Richardson.
He's got an old man game right now anyway, man. He's just strong as hell. Just beating the hell out of dudes on his way to the basket. But yeah, man. We're about to take a break. When we come back, man, we're going to talk about my vacation that went on, man.
Let's go.
Inside the Same Brain. We'll see y'all in a minute.
Choking and token. The Mid-South's first cannabis-themed jiu-jitsu tournament.
August 16th at Midtown Krav Maga and Jiu-Jitsu.
At 1 p.m. 21 plus to compete or consume.
Consumption not required.
Ounce of Hope is licensed by the state of Tennessee. This is all 100% legal hemp products. Everything's good to go.
We'll have gi divisions.
No gi divisions.
Madison bracket, guaranteeing 4 matches per division, plus an absolute winner.
Each fighter receives an Ounce of Hope gift bag, and there's prizes for every winner.
Check out the link below to sign up.
stupid. What are you talking about? I don't know why in the world you would go get Anthony Simons. He is like expensive Keontae George. Everything that you did this offseason was to build like a culture of like dogs. And he's a sphinx. You know, he's just a hairless cat who can't even get in the car. The guy's parents named him after Anthony Hardaway, but he's not even good enough to get a nickname. No, he's just still Anthony. He's still Anthony.
He's still Anthony. We've been clamoring for KCP for years now on this Memphis roster. Leave him alone, damn it.
He's earned his nickname, KCP.
Yeah, he had the nickname.
Yeah.
Anthony Simon's middle name is probably like Scott, and that's why he can't go by his initials.
Scott. Yes.
Tune in to The Daily Grind with your host, Lute Hatmaker, every Monday through Friday at 7:30 a.m. live on the Bluff City Media YouTube channel. In the heart of the Highland Strip for 27 years, Trilogy Tattoo has helped tell stories for Memphians for generations. Located at 530 South Highland, Richie and his team are waiting to help you tell yours.
From tattoos to piercings, your body art should be as unique as you are. Voted a Memphis Flyer top 3 tattoo shop in the city of Memphis since day one. Your story will be safe here at Trilogy Tattoo.
Open 7 days a week, Monday through Saturday, 11 to 11, and 3 to 11 on Sundays. They have convenient times waiting on you. Let Trilogy Tattoo help you tell your story.
Ken, I do not have time to send you this.
Yeah.
But shout out to my guy Keith Edwards, Real Keith Tweets on Twitter.
Yep.
I had to remind y'all, man. Had to remind y'all, bro. It's only one Big 12 we rocking with here, man. It's only one Big 12. Still to this day, bro. Hey, but with that being said, shout out to me as well, Kenny Summerfield, for telling y'all that when LeBron was getting in trouble and doing the gun celebrations and the grenades and all that, the Nike not only is not
You meant 12. You said LeBron.
When Ja was doing these things, that not only were they not really messed up about him doing these things, but they were going to capitalize on it. Shout out to my guy to play. I was in Atlanta this weekend, and shout out to my guy. I can't think of his name right now, but for doing the LeBron. I keep saying LeBron, the Ja celebration, and getting Ronald Acuna, and also wearing the Ja 3 as a freaking baseball cleat, bro. Man, if y'all think Nike is slow, bro, they not, bro. Like, and I told you, I guarantee you, bro, in that Ja 3, they're going to drop a fatigue color. A fatigue colorway is coming, man. I guarantee you.
Oh man, did you see? I know you're not a baseball fan, but did you see Ronald Acuna?
I'm about to be a Braves fan. That throw
from
the wall. That shit was crazy. That shit was crazy, bro. Hey, I used to be a baseball fan, bro. I was Ricky Henderson, Jose Canseco, Mark McGuire, Oakland A's, Dave Henderson, Dennis Eggersley. I was a A's fan back in the day. The Hawks might be about to be my team because I used to fool with them too back in the day when they had like Dave Justice and all them. So yeah, man. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Just off of Acuna, they might be my boys.
I'm a Cardinals fan, but the Braves, man, woo! That Ronald Acuna is one of the most dynamic dudes I have ever seen.
Oh, that
guy is. That throw from the warning track, flat-footed on a rope to the third base was crazy, man.
Because I was in Atlanta this weekend and went to the Nike store and there was Acuna stuff everywhere. You know what I mean? So I said, yeah, bro, I might just go on this bandwagon, bro, and be I'm not mad. I used to hate the city of Atlanta, bro. I think I've kind of stopped being like that. Like, I don't think I've. Hey, bro. Matter of fact, bro, I call ceasefire in Atlanta. Man, I had such a good time. I think things are kind of different when you're
What'd
like.
What'd you like about it? What changed your mind?
I just think that's the time I was down there this weekend. Like, Atlanta's a pretty dope city, bro. Like, I always knew Atlanta had a lot of awesome stuff, but I just didn't really fuck with Atlanta, bro. But like,
I know what it was. It's because you had Julia with you, man.
Might because I was there. Because I haven't been down there with like a lady and kids. I've always been like by myself or on some other type stuff. Yeah, the traffic is absolutely goofy, bro. Like that's my bad. Fucking Atlanta. I ain't gonna lie. What you said about the traffic, bro, it's just like that on back, bro. And y'all Balenciaga wearing motherfucker. Fuck y'all. Yeah,
man, y'all changed Anthony's mind in a matter of like
nasty ass Papa Doe, nasty ass food. Get out of here, bro. Hey, I went to one place in Atlanta that was dope though, man.
Was it called Magic City? Was it called Magic City?
It's called the Dining Experience. That shit was dope. I did not go to a strip club either. Man, last time I went to Atlanta, man, we went to some of the spot where they had some jazz or something going on. It was like a Sunday around like 6, 7 p.m. type shit. And it was like charging $30 just to get in. I was like, man, hell no. Like, I'm not paying that. But anyway, bro. Yeah, I had a good time. Me, Julia, and the kids went. It was super dope. We went to 2 main places, Kenny Stubblefield. We went to a place called Great Wolf Lodge. It was a town outside of Atlanta. That shit was dope. I ain't want people to know I went to medieval times yet, but it's all good. But Great Wolf Lodge was dope. I talked about how I said, remember when we went to Magic Springs, I said that water parks are trash.
Yeah.
This place changed my total thought process of how I view water parks, because a well-maintained water park with a plan is dope. Because when you walked in, Kenny, you could smell the chlorine. The water was clear. And the thing is, I want to say you have to be staying at the hotel to have access to the park. Like, I don't think you can just walk in off the street and come.
Yeah.
So it kind of comes as part of your stay in the hotel, if I'm not mistaken. Like I said, this is a trip where I just showed up, Kenny. Yeah. I just got behind the wheel and I drove. I don't really know the details of what. I don't know how much we paid. I'm just there, you know what I mean? So, but I think you have to be a resident in the hotel to use the place. So that kind of cuts down on the total traffic of how many people are in there. Everything was clean. Everything's well maintained. Plenty of staff everywhere. You couldn't look 10 feet without seeing some type of staff there. It was teenagers mostly, of course, but there was a lot of professionalism there. Clean. The water was clean. Everything was working. They didn't have any attractions that didn't work, all that type of stuff. The kids really liked it. And the hotel room is dope too, man, because it had the bed, the adult bed for me and Julia. It had a pull-out couch, and it had I've never seen this before. It had like a playhouse, clubhouse kind of thing that was made to look like trees.
Yeah.
And there was a bunk bed in there, and the bunk beds had the same type of molding.
Oh, that's cool.
Playhouse thing. So it was pretty dope. So the kids had their own little room to screw around in and play, and had their own little TV in there. Yeah. It was pretty dope, man. It was like it was made to look like a little treehouse kind of for the smaller kids. But that place was cool. They definitely get the endorsement, man. And Kenny, we also went to medieval times, bro. In Atlanta. White people.
Yeah.
In the comments, please tell me why y'all get up for this. We want to go because Julia said she went when she was a little girl in Jersey. You know, she's not from here. She's from New Jersey. And she said, I want to go because I'd never been. I just thought it'd be something just totally random and different to do, right? And for you, those of you who don't know, medieval times is an event, an attraction. They do it in a mall. I didn't know they did this a freestanding building, but they do this in a mall. And it's basically taking you back to medieval times.
Yeah.
A time where white people were just allowed to be barbaric, you know.
Barbaric.
Make white people barbaric again. It's the whole thing.
Jerry's like, what is medieval times?
Back when y'all just allowed to be the whitest version of yourselves, just
killing
animals and killing each other and
pillaging,
taking over territories. It's just cosplay. It's white people cosplay. It's a great time.
All you have to do is go to Audubon Park on Getwell and Park, and you'll see what medieval times is.
Yeah, I heard they do that shit. Be out there cosplaying. But no, man, I ain't gonna lie. To explain what it is, for one thing, it's wrestling, but with swords and horses. Because they had like this little story they tell, and they did like a lot of classic wrestling tropes that you see of the heel doing something dirty to win,
right?
And then run-ins, all that type of stuff. But it was pretty dope, man. I'm not gonna spoil it because I think. Hey, and it's crazy because we watched that movie the night before. We watched The Black Knight before, right?
Wayno said so. It's like Australia.
Australia. Right. So we get there. And I ain't gonna lie, man. You know me, bro. I get triggered easy about bullshit, especially when it comes out racist, right?
Right.
And especially when you're in a place where, because this place does have a super white feel. There were black people there, but it's literally this way in Africa. Like this is medieval times of Europe. Like this ain't like brothers. You know what I mean? This ain't our country. The lifestyle that they're showing.
Don't give away good business ideas for free, man. Could you imagine?
That should be fire. No, check it out though. Check it out though. So you know me, man. I'm being straight crazy. Right. So when we got there, I misunderstood what Julie was saying as far as the time it would take to get there.
Right.
Because we went out to a mall and I was super tired. My head was hurting real bad. I was like, "Can I get 30 minutes to an hour nap in?" She was like, "Cool." I said, "So can we leave at 5:30?" And she said, "Sure." I thought it was a 30-minute drive, but it's an hour drive.
Ooh.
And I thought that would get us there at 6, but it actually got us there 6:30. And of course, with traffic, we didn't get there until 6:40. So we were like 10, 15 minutes late. They called us and said, "Y'all still coming?" Because you can't just pull up. You got to have a reservation.
Reservations. Yeah.
So we got there about 10 minutes late. I dropped all them off at the door. I had to park far as shit. You know what I mean? The park. So I went to go park or whatever. And So I dropped them off. I got in. Zoe and them already sitting down. She was like, "Hey, just tell them my name, and they'll bring you to where you need to go." So when I got there, they had all the little ropes stretched out where you couldn't just walk in. Right. So I was like, "Do I just jump over this?" And this lady husband, "Oh yeah, I guess we just jump this." And she jumps in, and I go in.
Oh no!
But white lady and her husband, right? So I walk in, and I'm a little bit fleet of foot, so I'm ahead of them. And I go and I'm walking towards the thing. And they're like, she's like, "Well, where do we go?" Like they're behind me, talking to the guy that's in front of me. Like, "What do we need to do?" And she was like, "Oh, what's the name on the so-and-so?" And like, "Oh, that's our Smith." I'm like, "Lady, do y'all not see my 6'3" black ass is in front of y'all in line?" I look, my tongue around it. Look that they had like that. I'm like, damn. I said, this is a family reunion up in this mother. But so Captain K, man, ass. So
Bill and Pamela looking at
it, man. So I was already off on the wrong foot, right?
Uh-huh.
And so the guy serviced me first, told me where I was going, got me in there.
Pause.
Yeah. So they got me in there. I came and sat down. And they had it was a black dude that was our waiter, right? And I ain't gonna lie, brother. The way they do the service is pretty dope. Because they had like a ton of servers, and they come out and they pass out the food.
Yeah.
They did tomato soup. They got a piece of bread, and the guy was like, "Dragon's blood for." He was speaking this Blinglish, Black English. He was talking Blinglish to us or whatever. And I was like, "This is dope, man." And, I'm talking right back to her, right? I said, "My melanated brother, thank you for," I'm talking right back to her. So we talking shit. And so they bring out they don't do the big chicken leg. They do a chicken half. It's a half a chicken with a leg, wing, leg, wing, thigh, and a breast. It's like a half a chicken flop down on your plate. You can't use no forks. It's all with your hands. And then they brought out a piece of a corn on the cob. That was good. And just a half of a fried potato. Like it was a half of a potato, but it was looked like it was deep fried. It was good.
Wow.
Good season to it and everything. And I said, "Excuse me, lad." I said, "Can I trouble you for some hot sauce?" Like that. You said, "You would be surprised, but we actually do have that. Give me a minute, I'll bring you." So I said, "No problem, my brother." So he come back.
Did you break them? Did you break almost like the guards who stand in front of the castle, the Buckingham Castle?
Oh, he wasn't totally in character.
Oh, he wasn't
we were just having fun.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. Gotcha. So he was awesome. We gave him a nice tip. It was dope, man. The kid looked like the kid. He looked like one of them Disney Channel kids. He looked like what's the kid? The black kid had the curly hair, bro. Corbin Blue looked like one of them. Which is like 80% of biracial dudes. Like he looked like one of them dudes.
You gotta wonder if that's like the place, because Atlanta's like the new Hollywood, right? Like everybody, like actors and musicians and all that kind of stuff. You gotta wonder if like 90% of those people are like, this is where they're trying to get their start at medieval times.
Because that shit, You can't be no amateur and do that shit, bro. Like
Yeah, you
they're
gotta be
literally riding horses, bro, and fighting on them joints and getting off and there is highly choreographed like sword fights and weapon fights. They're swinging the thing with the stick with the spike ball on the end.
Ball on it.
Yeah, and they were hitting sparks flying and swinging at each other and ducking.
Did they have any like catapults with like flames and stuff like that? Like was it?
I don't think it was something like that. Not that I remember. But they had to drop a net down. I was like, what they dropping the net down for? And I said, damn. If they don't, they have to because they could swing their sword and just fly out their hand and all kind of stuff happen. Yeah, but that jump was tight though, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. And it was tight.
Jared said he just looked it up and said, "Sain, you'd be the last person you think would do this."
Yeah, that shit was crazy. My girl wanted to go and she was like, "Let's take the kids." Gabe was out. Gabe was like, "Fuck this shit," but Gabe got his iPad real quick. But we had a good time. I ain't gonna lie, that shit was kind of cool. But it was people that had like was totally into it, bro. That was coming dressed.
Yeah.
To dress the part. Had the little fryer ball head with the hair on the side. Had the little thing. Had that on. I was like, yeah, y'all doing it for real up in this job. Yeah, it was a celebration of white barbaricism. But yeah, man, for real.
Make America great again, baby.
Exactly. But thank God that black people had to come in with all this good mathematics and civilization.
Exactly.
Add that to the world.
Oh, that's so good, man.
Thank God that the melanated had to bring. I saw somebody put is Julia's sister. Is she black? Yeah. Julia's black. Come on now. But no, you ain't gotta ask that question with the kid. But this ain't
yeah, relax. Relax.
Who you thought I was? But I ain't him.
This ain't this
Better go on down with this shit.
Go on the other media company. Oh man, God. All right, that'll do it for the show. We're gonna wrap.
Oh man, but no, man. What I was saying? Damn, I really enjoyed that joint though, man. It was cool, man. It was cool, man. For sure. Like I said not too long ago, I like to experience things that other people get up for and see how they react to it. I sounded like a clan meeting or a MAGA event or something. But yeah, that shit was dope. That shit was dope, man. Gabe to Memphis forward. Hello, I gotta love it, bro. He will never forget it. Shit, he forgot already. Gabe ain't said nothing about this shit.
He said, man, fuck that.
And Gabe was like, this shit is trash. Gabe pulled out the iPad on their ass and he was not recording. But that shit was dope though, man. It was cool. It was cool, man. For sure. But yeah, man, I'm glad to come back running. I ain't did an hour show ever. I come back act like I ain't never did this shit before.
Yeah, hour and 15. Whoa, damn.
Yeah, goddamn University of Memphis, man. Being the official podcast of University of Memphis is hard, man.
Being the official cities podcast.
Right. Hey, y'all better be glad I really ain't in that lane, bro, because I could be in that lane and dominate that shit. If y'all just want to be real, being real. But y'all better be glad I just kind of touch on this Tiger shit, and I ain't really just all in that shit, because I can come in and dominate you bums out here that are talking about y'all got Tiger shows. I ain't gonna lie. But anyway, man. Anywho, what I about to say? Oh yeah. Anyway, Penny, I hope you saw that, Penny. Come on the show, man. I ain't finna be begging no grown man. But come on, Penny. But if you need a stage,
we've been talking to him. We've been asking for years.
Man, been asking for years. Penny ain't fooling with me, man.
No,
Penny didn't see me be man. No, man, come on the show, goddamn.
It ain't Penny, man. It ain't Penny, bro.
I know it, man. I already know it, bro. I'm already know it. It ain't Penny, man. Because Penny be like, yeah, let's make it happen.
Let's do it.
Get it, whoever.
Talk to him.
Whoever. Yeah, right. No, Penny, I'm gonna talk to your ass.
And then that dude's like, oh, I'm gonna write this down.
Oh, I got you, bro. I got you. I got you. Get your bum ass up.
I think there's criteria. You got to have a pocket protector in your collared shirt tucked into your pants to be able to have an interview with Penny Hardaway. That's the problem.
Hey, I think I know who the Flowers family is. The Flowers family, if you are who I think you are, DM me, because I think I know who you are.
Shout out to them, because they
be in there.
Hilarious.
I think I know exactly who it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you are who I think you are, DM me. But it'll not still DM me. But yeah, man, today is going to be an awesome day for Memphis Magic Volleyball Institute as well. Today is our final day, Kenny Stubblefield, of
snap.
the free summer clinics. We're having a big celebration today. My guy Jonathan C. Smith is gonna be there DJing on the 1s and 2s, man. We're just gonna let the girls have fun today. We're gonna have a sit down with all of our special invited guests to kind of share our vision with some of our friends and supporters and let them see what we're doing see how they can be a part of the vision, man. But yeah, it's gonna be a great day for that. Exciting things to come for Memphis Magic Volleyball Institute. The website's coming this week. Got a lot of things we're working on, man. I'm excited. It's been a great one. It's been a great one for sure. But Kenny Stubblefield, man, I'm about to get up out this joint. For my guy, Kenny Stubblefield, this is Anthony Sain. We'll see y'all tomorrow, man, and we out.
Thank you for listening to the Anthony Sain Show. If you enjoyed this episode, leave a rating and a review wherever you download your podcasts. Also, like and subscribe to Bluff City Media's YouTube page. For comprehensive coverage of Memphis sports, head over to www.bluffcitymedia.co and find out how you can become an insider. We will see you back here next week.